Oh, hey, what's up, everybody?
What's
Hopefully,
up?
everybody is having a fantastic night. A lot of stuff to talk about. DJ played the Battlefield beta,
Yep.
which I totally forgot about, to be honest with you. And yeah, we're gonna talk about the we're gonna talk about gaming right now.
In the industry as a whole.
Yeah, the industry in the whole. DJ, I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk about Battlefield. I gotta go take care of something real quick, okay?
Okay, sound good. Battlefield 6 beta was released this weekend. I was one of the ones that got to play it. And I just want to give I enjoyed it. I'm not the biggest Battlefield player. I played Battlefield over the years and everything. But I felt like Battlefield came out and did what every Call of Duty fan was asking for, because playing Call of Duty, you probably play it's become more like Fortnite over the past year or whatever. And to go back to the more more military aspect of it, not have Nicki Minaj running around or unicorns running around, which I thought was funny because the CEO actually called that out, said no, we will not have Nicki Minaj running around the battlefield like it. But the numbers alone showed that Call of Duty, they better pay attention, because it peaked on Steam at over 521,000, and that's more than any other Call of Duty game has ever done.
Call of
Over
Duty or
the
Battlefield?
Battlefield peaked at 521,000
Oh,
players over the weekend, and that's just a beta, and that's done any more than any Call of Duty game has done ever. I think the highest was like 491 in any Call of Duty, but also the numbers were kind of spiked because I know, like me, the first Friday, if you were watching streamers on Twitch, you got drops to get early access, so
yeah.
you watch for 30 minutes, but still, you still had to play the game in order to boost those numbers. So I was watching like Tim the Tatman and get my drop, and he had like 300,000 people watching him at one point. So, but I was the game perfect? It's a beta, obviously, no, but I felt it ran good. It's some bugs. The biggest issue I had with the UI. The UI is very jumbled. It's a mess. They need to fix that. Like, your setting screens. There's so many sub menus you got to go through.
Yeah.
It's not the simplest, but I thought the game ran good. I'm definitely probably going to play this over COD in the future. Even my buddy Ryan, Steve Roger 84, he's on Twitch. You can check him out. He's like me. We're both former military, so we play the milsim games, and he's like, I'm kind of done with COD. So COD goes back to the old COD ways. I'm kind of done. But on that note, and talking about the industry as a whole, the problem I was seeing is, like, I watched the event, the release that they had when they invite streamers out to the event. The problem is, one, it was a bunch of Call of Duty players playing this game, which that it's totally different games. This is more objective-based game. It's not just running around getting kills and everything.
Yeah.
And I personally think streaming has ruined gaming in a sense.
I don't think you're wrong in a sense.
In a sense, because it's more about
The popular, like, e-sport,
sports, yeah.
yeah.
And like we said, the more like we've kind of fell back to more classic style games, but because the streamers push these games, these triple games all the time, those are what get the bigger.
We for those of you guys who are exclusive to this channel, I also have a movie channel, and DJ's on my movie pod stream as well, and we had a conversation literally 30 minutes ago about the movie industry and the decline with superhero films, and how there's just like a lot of different factors involved. I think there's a lot of different factors in the gaming industry as well. This has been the worst generation of all gaming. I don't even buy new games anymore. Like, for example, Ninja Gaiden Rebound or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
The new 2D one. Dude, I've been looking at this game all weekend.
Yeah.
It's only $25, right? Which is a good price, by the way.
For a game, yeah.
I just can't justify spending $25 if I don't know I'm gonna like the game. And one of the biggest issues right now with gaming is $70, $80 games. I don't really have a problem with the hardware prices, but I do have a problem with hardware that's 8 years old going up.
Yeah,
like
I understand new technology and you're improving it. I understand the price is going. I can justify that. It's when you have a 7-year-old Nintendo Switch going up and Xbox going up.
Yeah, that's like PlayStation coming out and going, the PS4 is going up $50. Like,
Yeah,
what?
right. When you ain't making games, you're not making games for it no more. You can't play Battlefield
or actually happen.
You can't even play the new Battlefield on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4.
Yeah. So let me talk about Battlefield real quick. I've never been a hardcore fan of Battlefield, so I'm kind of like the opposite. I love the Battlefield campaigns.
Yeah.
And I love, but I hate the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Call of Duty, I hate the campaign.
But you love the multiplayer?
Because Battlefield, I'll be the first person to admit this. I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll spend 20 minutes running, and then I'll just get sniped, and then I would have to start all the way back.
Yeah.
And so you have to be like a hardcore military sim player to play it.
Yeah.
Call of Duty, I can pick it up, even being complete trash, and get 5 to 6 kills and think I'm a badass. But I do agree. So, I mean, look, I don't play Call of Duty. I Black Ops 6 when it came out last year, I played
the last one you played. Yeah.
And then I had my fill. That's it. And the only reason why I played it was because it was on Game Pass.
Yeah.
But with them getting Nicki Minaj and Beavis and Butthead and Ninja Turtles, they're trying to capitalize on the Fortnite crowd.
Yeah, and the microtransitions.
Yeah. Like everybody's trying to get more revenue squeezed out of the game, which is another problem with the game industry all on its own.
Yep.
But this generation just hasn't been good because PlayStation has look, nobody wants to hear this. I'll say it. PlayStation has no games.
No games. Yeah. They had not put out a AAA release.
They got Ghost of Yotei coming out this year. I'm not paying $70 to play Ghost of Yotei.
Nope.
Then all they do is like remasters of old games. If it wasn't for Xbox, they wouldn't have any games because Xbox put all their games over there. Xbox finally has games, but now they're trying to raise prices and everything.
Yeah.
So they're like shooting themselves in the foot. Then you got the Switch coming out, trying to charge $80 for a Mario Kart game, raising
price of their old hardware.
That Switch right there from 2017, that was $300, has went up in price now.
I'm looking up the price right now for the new Switch.
I believe the base OLED. Switch is $350. OLED is now $400, and the Switch Lite is $250, I believe.
$400 for how old is the OLED? About
the OLED's like 4 or 5 years old, man. The OLED came out in like 2020, 2021.
Yeah. Yep, $400 just for the base. That's crazy.
So, and look, by tomorrow, I might end up getting that Ninja Gaiden game. $25 for like a 2D old style Ninja Gaiden game. I mean, that's not a bad price. I'm very skeptical on buying new games.
I'm gonna show our age. If, say hypothetically, Blockbuster never went out of business, it was still here.
Yeah,
I would have no problem buying an $80 game if I can go on the weekend, try it out at Blockbuster, and then I like this. Yeah. I'll go buy it.
Yeah, 100%. I also did end up canceling my Game Pass.
You did?
Yeah, Thursday I went and I can't. Not only Game Pass though, I canceled a lot of my streaming services.
See, I had the Ultimate for a year, so
okay. Yeah. See, I just had PC Game Pass.
Okay,
and it was only like $15 a month. But then I had like DC Infinite, which was like $10 a month. Then I had like Paramount, and then Peacock, and it's just not the gaming industry. WWE just signed $1 billion contract with ESPN, so they're going from like $9.99 a month from Peacock to $30 a month on ESPN. So guess what? I'm not gonna be watching wrestling anymore.
No, wrestling football. I just saw you had to have 7 different streaming services to watch every game this year.
Yeah,
from Netflix to Prime to Peacock to CBS Sports to YouTube to NFL Network. You have to have so many streaming services to watch every football game.
You remember back when it was just on basic TV?
Yeah.
Not even cable, just basic TV.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, man. It's like I understand companies want to make money. The average if you are a wrestling fan, right, and you want to watch WWE, which I highly don't think anybody should because WWE is not a good product. But if you are, in order to watch SmackDown, Raw, and the pay-per-views every year or every month, you need 3 different streaming services, which will come out to like anywhere between $80 and $90. Who the hell can afford $90 a month on wrestling? And football, Like they have
God,
playoff games on streaming now.
That's
Like,
ridiculous.
what are we talking about?
All playoffs should be on regular, either NBC, ABC, Fox, or CBS. That's what all the playoffs games should be on.
Dude, give it less than 5 years. The Super Bowl will be on Netflix.
Oh, I bet you it will be.
And that is, you can't enjoy anything. Everything is monetized now.
I literally, a week and a half ago, I literally sat down and found out what every streaming service I had and went through and was like, well, cross that one out.
Yep.
Cancel that one. Cancel this. And I went there and I sat here and I canceled.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah. It's like, okay, Game Pass is a good deal. Am I using it to its advantage?
And that's what I say. What am I watching on these shows? Am I watching things? No.
Yes. And I looked at it and I'm like, I like Game Pass, but most of these games on the service I already have on Steam or other platforms. Yeah, they got new release games, but I don't play every new, like I didn't play Avowed or any of that. So I'm literally throwing money in the trash by keeping it for no reason. You know, same thing with DC Infinite and so on. It just came to a point where, you know, money's really tight and I had to start paying attention to everything I spend.
Yeah.
3-4 years ago, bro, I was buying 2-3 brand new games a month.
I don't see how parents, you know, I have my kid, he's 6. He's not into gaming yet, like that yet. So, but I'm like, how do these kids have like teenagers? Your parents have teenagers Christmas time. When I was a kid, we got like 6-7 games, maybe a new console every other year for Christmas, but we always got at least 3 or 4 video games to play.
Yeah.
If they're $80 a piece now, how are parents affording this?
I got, so when I was a kid, like my dad, he had to run a family of 5 on his own, right? Because my mom didn't work. My dad was the only one working. But my dad always managed whatever the new console was. He always managed to get it for Christmas with a couple games. And then for our birthday, I got a couple more games. And then when tax season came, when he got his taxes back,
we got a
couple more games. So I really only got games 3 times a year until I was old enough to work on my own.
Yeah.
You know, but
you had Blockbuster. You had
Blockbuster. Yeah. My dad would take me to Blockbuster almost every weekend.
When my dad would get me on the weekends, we would stop by Blockbuster. We would get 2 games for the weekend.
Yep.
That's what I would play all weekend at his house.
Yep. And if we didn't go Blockbusters, we went to like a mom and pop rental store.
Yeah.
You know?
And my dad, so when the 64 came out and PS1 came out, it came out at the same time. He's like, which one do you want? I was like, I don't know. He's like, well, we went to Blockbuster one weekend. We rented the 64, played it all weekend. Next weekend, we rented the PlayStation 1. I was like, I want the PlayStation 1. And he's like, okay. He liked Metal Gear at the time. So, and that's what we ended up doing.
Yeah. Yes. Very, very similar.
Yeah.
Very similar. My dad would rent a movie and he would let me and my brother each pick a game.
Yeah.
That would be the weekend for us.
And that's what I'm saying. The culture has changed around video game, where it used to be either a family affair or just a friends thing. Now it's gotten to where I have to be the sweatiest person. I have to stream to make money off it. I have to be the first to do this in this game. You know, it's not
You mentioned something about 10 minutes ago. You said that you think that like streaming is ruining games.
Yeah.
So here's something. I don't know if you noticed this, but I used to stream, like live stream games almost every single day. Every day between like 12 and 2, I would stream a game. I haven't done it in a couple months.
Yeah.
I find that I enjoy the game more
when you're by yourself.
When I'm by myself in a relaxed environment.
Well, like I was going to stream Detroit Human. Remember, we were looking at the website and I bought it. And so I wanted to play it first before I started streaming. I was like, I'm just going to play it by myself. I'm enjoying playing by myself. So I've been playing it on my own time. Because again, this has always been a de-stressful, decompressing hobby for me.
Yes.
Having to put work into it to do it kind of takes away from that.
Yes. The thing, and I talked to my one of my best friends about this too. It's just when you're gaming and you have lights on and the headphones on and you're in a computer chair and you're trying to pay attention to the chat. If you're not interacting with the chat, then they're not going to respond well. You know, gaming is supposed to be a de-stressful thing, not a stressful thing.
Yeah.
And recently, last week I went to IKEA and got a little couch.
Yeah.
So
you found one?
Yeah, it's a nice little 2-seater, fits right there.
Yeah.
Super light. I can pick it up
and move it when you need to move it.
Yeah. So I've been playing all week. Just what was it called? Spec Ops: The Line.
Yeah.
You know, or Spec Ops: The Line. I think it's called. It was a 360 game, but I got it on PC. And I just set up the little couch, and then I turn all the lights off, and dude, I just play. And I don't have to worry about anybody.
That couch behind me, I'll move my chair away. I'll lean back, have a TV above.
Yeah,
and I'll play on that.
Yeah. And there was a couple times last week where I'm like, oh man, maybe I'll stream this game. And I was like, you know what? I just want to be comfortable, you know?
Yeah.
So
I streamed that David Dyer one time, but I've been playing by myself. It's a fun, relaxing game. I put it on. It just play for an hour or two, and I go to bed.
Yeah. I mean, it also shows that my revenue, because my revenue hasn't been that high, you know. But yeah, there's just something about like streaming that sometimes it takes the fun out of it. And then the free to play games are killing games too.
Yeah,
like Fortnite and all these free to play games. If you guys are coming in, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. But yeah, I mean, Call of Duty the way it is right now because they're trying to battle Fortnite.
Yeah,
you know, and it's just right now that's kind of the nature of the beast, man.
Well, I watched a channel called Ink Slasher. He has some good stuff, and he also brought up the fact about streamers how they influence stuff.
Yeah,
and they're saying that with the Battlefield thing, and a lot of the people in the Battlefield community are like, no, you guys are COD players. What you saying is wrong and everything about this game is not what this game is. Like they want rank play, they want a battle royale, they want this and that. That's not what the game is. So they're worried that the influence of the streamers have. They do have influence. Are going to influence these studios.
Yeah,
you know,
you're going to need people like Angry Joe, who has like millions and millions of subscribers, to come out and review the game.
Yeah,
and basically be like you know, Call of Duty is trash. Like you need to rely on those people. There's a YouTuber, I don't know why, but for some reason this guy, he's a pretty big YouTuber. For some reason he gifts me his membership every year. I don't watch him. Like every month it's like, your subscription to this member has been renewed. I'm like, I didn't like he gives it to me. I don't even like this guy. His name is Reforge Gaming. And like, oh no, it's Alex makes fun of him all the time. But much to your point, he was doing a live stream on Chernobyl, or not Chernobyl, but Stalker 2.
Yeah.
And Stalker 2 is a very realistic post-apocalypse sim.
Yeah.
And he was trying to play it like Call of Duty running gun.
You have to move slow. You have to be very methodical about what you do.
He was getting owned, and he's criticizing this game. And oh no, Alex clipped him out and is like, bro, you can't play. You're playing the game wrong. That's why you suck at it. It's not the game's fault. It's the player's fault.
I saw someone in the beta getting mad. One of the guys was talking about these people, because then you have like medics, so you can revive people.
Yeah,
your role is to go around and revive people. And they're saying a lot of COD players won't revive them. He saw one clip. He's like 5 medics around him. He's saying I medic, and I'm like, yeah, I experienced that too. I had like you open chat like revive me, because they don't. It's an objective plays game. They want to get kills. No, you have to capture points. It's more than just, oh, I got 30 kills. Yeah, you got 30 kills, but we didn't win the game. You know, that's not the point of the kills.
Yeah, it was like when I was playing Splitgate 2.
Yeah,
you know, when I was playing the objective game modes, people just run around killing and not doing the objective. Like this has nothing to do with your KD, bro. Yeah. Like, do the objective. So, yeah.
Everybody wants a clip. Everybody wants to get a clip. You know.
Yeah. I think I feel like this has been the worst generation of gaming that we've ever been in. I started seeing decline toward the tail end of the PS4, Xbox One life cycle.
Yeah.
And to me, the Series X and the PS5 generation has just been horrendous on a financial level, on a content level,
cultural level.
Yeah, on a cultural level. It's like
canceling games, killing studios.
Yeah.
It's like, what are y'all doing?
And just like the movie industry, why are these games costing so much money to make?
When you have small, like, you know, Expedition 33 make a big, amazing game, you know?
Yep, 100%. And then shit like God of War Ragnarok. Why is that game 32 hours?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
There's no.
I saw on TikTok a girlfriend or wife was complaining about her husband playing that game for like 20-something hours. Like, oh, he didn't even get into it yet. So he's gonna put 29 hours in the game. Like, he just started. Like, he had not even get close to finishing yet. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind like games like that existing, but it feels like, especially with PlayStation, it feels like every game that they're doing now. It wouldn't be a problem though if 25 hours of that was actually gameplay. Most of that just
Yeah.
cutscenes and walking. It's not actual gameplay. That's why the game is so they're too bloated, if you ask me.
The Spider-Man games, man.
Yeah.
Not Miles Morales.
Mhm.
The first Spider-Man game had a lot of busy work, but
Yeah.
that game was only like 15 hours long. Spider-Man 2 is like 25 hours long, and it is just like you talked about. We're riding bikes while two characters are talking through a neighborhood for no reason. There was a scene where we're walking into school and we're just casually shooting baskets while characters are talking. It's like we don't need any of this crap.
That could be a 20-second cutscene and move on.
Yeah, 100%. That's why the Miles Morales. Have you ever played this Spider-Man game by any chance?
Yeah. I played the last one.
The Miles Morales game is my favorite. I've beaten that game 3 times.
Yeah,
because it's 8 hours long. It gets to the point, and it's just fun to play.
Yeah, that's the one with Mr. Negative, right?
Mr. Negative. That's the first one. This is the one with the Tinkerer.
Yeah, that's okay. That's the one.
Yeah. And dude, it's so good. I beat it on PS5, I think twice. I beat it on Steam. Just a great game, man. Love that game.
Yeah, I think that 15 to 20 hour for a AAA game is enough.
Yeah. I think 15 hours is the sweet point.
Yeah.
I prefer my game to be anywhere between 8 to 15 hours.
Yeah. Because
if you
play 2-3 hours a night, you can finish it in a week.
It's just like movies, right? Like a lot of these movies starting to get like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. And I started getting to the point where I started avoiding those type of movies.
That 2 hour mark is like a sweet spot for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want mine like
this is a big movie like The Endgame or I don't mind that, but an average movie, give me that 1 hour 45
up.
An hour 45, 2 hour mark. I'm like, I'm good.
100%. Like I like mine around 145 to 2 hours. That's where I want. And with my games, I want them anywhere between 8 to 15 hours.
Yeah.
Unless I'm playing a JRPG. And in that case, I know what I'm getting into.
Exactly. I know I'm putting time and effort into this game.
Right now, like everything is either a Souls-like or everything is the PlayStation open world game.
Or a battle royale.
It's just like, come on, man. Where's the and there is creativity out there. They're all indie devs that are doing it.
But and you talk about creativity. It's all the same, but you have Nintendo suing everybody who even everybody copies off everybody. That's the way it is. And then Nintendo going to sue everybody for doing one mechanic that they had in their game. Look at Power World, and what's that one at the Horizon?
The Horizon Zero Dawn clone. Something. I did a video on it. Yeah, they're Sony's gonna win that case because
it's 1-for-1.
Came out like an idiot and said that. Yeah, we were working with Sony on a live service Horizon game. They dissed us, so we just took the assets and created our own game. Like, bro, you literally just
shut your mouth.
Yeah. But the whole Power World Pokemon thing, like, how are you going to sue somebody for using a ball mechanic to catch a thing?
And they did what people wanted you to do for Pokemon for a long time. Make 100%. An open world Pokemon like that.
100%. Yeah, the whole suing thing is going to stop creativity in the game space.
Everybody be afraid to even innovate.
100%. 100%. All right, we're going up in viewers, so that's great. If you guys are coming in, please do me a favor and hit that like button.
So I don't know if you heard in the news. So the whole censorship thing is going on around, especially the UK and stuff happening. It's happening in some of the United States where certain mature games you have to show your ID to play. Yeah. So there's a big thing going on in Europe right now. They actually removed a bunch of games from Steam and everything because of that. Because
I heard of that.
Because the credit card companies were
MasterCard and Visa was saying you can't buy these porn games.
But it doesn't affect the porn games. It's just any kind of mature material in games. So you look at
anything they deem
GTA or any of those more adult oriented games. It can be censorship. So.
Yeah, I heard about that. On Steam.
Yeah.
But as for the ID thing, I mean, I've always had to show an ID when I was a kid in order to buy Mortal Kombat or GTA 3.
I was going to the store and here's my ID. They weren't keeping your ID in the digital world and having your data. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to scan your ID.
That's not happening at all.
Yeah,
there's no world.
They started doing that here. I'm like, guess I'm not playing the game.
Yeah.
You know,
There's certain websites. There's certain risque
yeah,
websites
pretty much
that I used to go on, but then the law changed in
change.
Florida, and you need to have your license. They're like, upload your license to watch this
You're like
content, and I was like, well, I guess I'm not watching this content.
if,
Off the Twitter I go.
if you catch our drift.
Yeah, there's no way I'm uploading that personal information to the internet. With the way things get hacked,
data, exactly. Every week is a data breach and everything.
Dude, I literally get like 4 or 5 scam phone calls a day.
Yeah,
them going, "Hi, so and so, your application is almost complete. You are pre-approved for $50,000. We're just waiting for a few identifications." Click.
I'm getting one now. It's like, here's a you didn't pay your toll in Maine. I haven't even been. I've never been to Maine.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like this. Yeah, there's no way I'm uploading that or my social security number or anything.
Yeah.
To the internet, man. It's so easy for anybody that's to break into that stuff now. Really, guys, 7 likes. You guys can't get to 10 likes by now. Come on,
y'all. They're making a last running game. They made a movie.
They announced the game the same time they announced the movie.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like a God of War style last running game.
Okay, I'm down with that.
But I'll believe it when I actually see it.
As long as it's not 32 hours, I'll be fine.
Yeah, I want a really, really good Ninja Turtle game, man. It's been a while since we I played the Platinum Ninja Turtle game. It was on Xbox One and PS4, and it was based off the IDW comics. It was fun, but it could have been so much better.
Yeah,
so much better. I just want them to do like a 2D, another like Shredder's Revenge, like a sequel to that. Like, give me another Shredder's Revenge type game.
My camera died all of a sudden. That's weird.
Hey,
just went black for a second. Like, what the hell?
I don't know what this Kim person is going off about.
Hire artists, you get some. Oh, I think he was talking about AI earlier.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, I don't have a problem with AI.
AI is, if it's used right, you know.
Yeah, it has to be used right, like anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember back in the early 90s before Jurassic Park, people said, "Don't use CGI; it's going to kill the business." Now
it is the business. It is the business now.
Yeah, it's its own separate business now.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be long where the next generation of artists and filmmakers and gamers are going to use AI. AI slop is not copyrightable. I don't know. This is a gaming show. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I mean, they use AI in like video game, like marketing and stuff.
But AI also has great
benefits. Like, it also how you use it. Yeah, if it's used correctly.
Yeah, my graphic card has AI, so it can take AI to upscale into a 4K image without using all the power that my computer would generate in order to get a pure 4K image. Like, AI has its benefits, you know. Like, I use AI for like thumbnails. I use AI for logos. I use AI for tags. AI has its benefits, you know. Your AI use is ugly slop. If it's so good, how could I tell it's AI? What are you even talking about?
We're not trying to say it's not AI. We just said we use it for what we did.
Hey, bro, have you played Last of Us? I'd rather blow my dick off than play.
I never played this. I played the first one. Never played the second.
I played the first one. Yeah. I would not, nor will I ever play
the second one.
The second one. Yeah. All right. What do you think? It's time to block this person, DJ?
I don't care. Yeah. Use our AI chatbot to unblock them.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my AI chatbot to block this dude. Have a good day, Kim. I bet you can't guess what their pronouns are. I never played either of the Last of Us games. The first one's fine.
First one's fine. I mean, if you want to play the second one, that's on you. But I don't recommend it. Before storyline. I don't know about gameplay. I'm just saying storyline. I was not, But yeah, there really is no. I mean, there's a couple games that I'm interested in buying, but it all depends on finances. It's not like I have to get coming up soon.
I will be buying my first full price new release game this month. This will be the first game I bought this year. The Metal Gear Solid 3 remake.
That's right.
Yeah, it's me and my friends are like massive Metal Gear fans. I have a Metal Gear tattoo.
Yeah.
It's a game I've been waiting years for. So I'm just like, anything Metal Gear I'm gonna buy. It's $70. It's not 80.
Yeah.
So
it's the average game price.
Yeah. So like this is probably gonna be the first and only game this year I'm gonna buy at that price. So yeah.
No, he's kept going on and on about dumb shit with AI. He got on nerves, basically.
Yeah. I'm that's okay. I'm adding a bunch of people as moderators. I'm gonna have an army here. So I don't have to do this no more. So yeah, Sonic Racing Crossroads looks good.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like something I would want to pay $70.
Yeah, I'll catch it if it's on sale. I'll probably get it.
You know how on Storms Live we talked about movies that are worth going to see in theaters.
And that's how we always game
for streaming. We're the same way for games.
Yeah,
you know, some games are like, yeah, I'll pay $30 for that. Or I'll pay $20.
Even when I go to the on sale websites, I'm like, that's $6. Nah, I'm the $5 budget this week. So anything under $5, you know, I might splurge and go $10. You know,
unfortunately, man, that's the way it is now, man. 5 years ago, it wouldn't have been that way. Now
that economic factor, I think, is the biggest factor in a whole of all this for the movies, the games. I think the economic factor.
It is.
People just don't have that extra income just to say, oh, I could blow $80 this week.
It costs me $42 to fill up my gas tank for the week.
Yeah,
I can't justify paying $70 for a video game
more than to get the working back.
Yeah, when I need to pay $40 to get the working back. Yeah. Like I can't do it.
Yeah,
I just cannot do it.
My internet bill is $80. I can't justify my internet bill.
Yes, my internet bill is $80. I got so I just moved into this house last month, but I haven't got the water bill yet. So when I go on the website, it says $355 for the water deposit to turn it on.
Yeah.
And it says your bill will be due shortly, but it says how much is due is $0. So I'm still waiting for my first bill.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the $355 plus whatever the water was that month.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there thinking like, should I buy Ninja Gaiden for $25?
Or put that toward the water bill.
Put it toward the water bill, you know? It just, things are massively, massively expensive.
Yeah.
I like when I do have extra money, like I'll buy exercising equipment.
Yeah.
Or because I need it for I'm building a gym in my garage. My wife wants to convert the den into like a little library. Like I'd rather spend it around the house.
And that's why I'm putting more stuff into the house. I haven't been working the past month because I've been, I had the surgery and everything. So my money's been real tight this past month. But when I get back to work, I'm gonna have to play money to get caught up. And plus I need to put money back to my house because I own this house. So if it breaks, I gotta fix it. My fridge is broke. It's wrong, but the water dispenser broke.
Yeah.
And I'm like, a water filter. $60 for a fridge. Yeah. And I'm just at the video game. So I'm like, I had bought the water filter. It didn't work, but I'm like, Jesus Christ, $60 right there.
Yeah. Like when you start looking at like prices of the games, like, well, that's an oil change.
Yeah.
That's gas. That's
a bill.
Tire.
That's a bill. Yeah. It's like,
this is
something that I'm really excited about, or I've heard other people give me good feedback on. I'm not rushing out to buy a game or see a movie right now,
Yeah, it has to be something that is lighting the world on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, like Expedition 33, I lucked out. I was on Game Pass.
Exactly. Would I have bought that if I had to pay for it? I don't know right away. I probably would have waited a few weeks to see the word of mouth, then check it out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do an experiment because I canceled Game Pass. So will that end up having me buy more games? Normally, I buy games when the Steam sale hits,
Yeah.
Like when I see a game like super cheap, I'll hit the Steam sale or whatever. Like South of Midnight, I really want to buy that game. It's one of my favorite games of this year, But I'm waiting for that thing to hit like $15.
They'll probably catch it on sale next year or end of this year.
Yeah, around maybe Black Friday. I'm
Yeah.
hoping. You know, like I've been really wanting to go get an Xbox Series S. You know,
Okay.
because I sold my Series X.
Used to have an Xbox.
Yeah, so right now I'm using what I have an Xbox One S.
Okay.
You know, and it still plays a lot of games, but I want a Series S. You know,
because eventually that's gonna be to play games because they're phasing all the games out.
Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna go spend $300. So instead, I just ran an HDMI cord from my TV to my PC.
It's like that we talked about the Xbox handheld. We're both not buying that because it's too expensive.
And we were both excited for that.
I was super excited for that.
We had a whole stream like, man, this is gonna be great. This is an investment on
and then the price came out.
And then that $1,000 price, I'm like,
well, guess I ain't getting it.
Guess I ain't getting that, bro. When you owe $7,000 to the IRS, you cannot justify spending $1,000 on that.
Yeah,
you know,
I with my debt right now, there's no way I can say $1,000 for a handheld system.
Yeah,
that could pay off a credit card. You know.
Yeah, I think I'm down to. I've been making payments. I think I'm down to like $6,800 that I owe the IRS out of 80.
Is there interest on that too?
Yes,
bro.
Oh,
dang, man.
So my monthly payments is a $400 a month. 100 of that just for the interest.
Yes,
because I checked. I'm like, man, I should have been in the sixes by now. But and then it's like $25 interest a week, man. It's like an extra 100. So that dude on my main channel. That's why I've been doing so many shorts. Like I've been putting out like 4 shorts a day because they've been hitting like 4,000 views. And I'm trying to get more revenue because the more I make on YouTube, I can pay the IRS more than the $400 that I owe.
You gotta watch your taxes on YouTube at the end of the year. That's the thing.
Yeah, well, see, here's the thing. My wife takes her taxes to pay off my YouTube taxes at the end of the year. So my YouTube revenue, which I used to save for my taxes, is going to pay my back taxes. Gotcha. So I just kind of got myself in this little hole.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm slowly digging my way out of it.
It's easy to get in a hole. It's hard to get out of a hole.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Yes. So I recently got a raise at my job.
That's good.
So it's not a big raise, but it's enough,
something.
You know, it's enough to help me out a little bit. So yeah, I'm just trying to that's what I'm saying. I just can't justify paying the prices for games.
Yeah.
Right now I have like $100 on me, and that's gotta last me till next payday.
Yeah.
So I can't justify spending $25 on that on Ninja Gaiden.
A quarter of what you have, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So it's just really tough right now. To be honest with you, I don't know how anybody's buying games these days. You know? Like you talked about Battlefield 6. I thought the trailer looked really good. I can't pay $70 to get that when it comes out, you know?
Yeah, I depending on where I'm at, I might get it when it comes out. I'm gonna have to wait, you know. But it's probably I'll get Call of Duty. That's on Game Pass, so I gotta pay for that. But again, like I said, it all depends on where I'm at financially that time.
Yeah, I mean, I've been like king of the backlog lately. Like I have tons of games on my backlog.
We've been playing old classic games. That's what I've been playing.
Yep, that's what I've been playing. Spec Ops: The Line. I was looking. I turned on my Xbox One the other day. I'm like, maybe now I finally play Lost Odyssey or something. You know, something I had for a while that I just never got around to. You know, so
and then just I'm done trying to play the newest game all the time. There's games I have never played. I go back and start playing those games. You know.
Yeah, a lot of times. I mean, when I was younger, like in my 20s, early 30s, I would buy games just as clout. Like, I bought that game.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, but I never played it. That was literally And my brother does that, and I try to tell him like, bro, why'd you buy that game? You're not even gonna play it. You know, like just wait and get it on sale if you really want it.
Yeah, and then I feel like back then when I missed the midnight drops of games.
Yeah,
Halo, the old CODs, whatever it was, standing in line with people, all having to rush home to play it.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%, man. The cost of living is just way too expensive
to justify.
To justify. If you have a family, I don't know how you afford games. And you watch some of these other podcasts, these gaming podcasts, and they're like, support the developers. They're like, bro, developers are getting paid.
Yeah.
Like, like I don't know what you. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and buy a game to support a developer, and they're gonna get laid off in a month
their
anyway.
shareholders get their money and they fire everybody. So it's like even if you support them at all, they're still gonna get fired. You know.
Yep. Now, like I think $40 and $50 games is a good starting point. Let's like try like Expedition 33, Oblivion remake. I believe the Gears of War Reloaded is going to be $40 or $50. That's great. Let's try to keep around there. But these $70, $80 games
for based unfinished games, that's my biggest problem. I didn't mind back in the day when I bought a game for $80 and it was a special edition. You got all your extra perks. You may get some kind of little figurine with it. And it was a complete game. It didn't need a patch the first week. It didn't have to, do all this. You could unbox it, play it, and it ran right.
I used to buy every Halo Legendary Edition.
Yep.
I bought every Mortal Kombat Collector's Edition. Like I bought all these games Collector Edition. Now I like, nah, bro. I'm not like, no. And half of these Collector's Edition aren't even really that great anyway. Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of expensive, man, and they don't really come with the perks like they used to. Now it's like a season pass, and they call that collector's edition.
Yeah.
Well, here's a season pass.
You get 2 free skins.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
I can't even think of any upcoming games. Metal Gear, of course, I'm gonna be buying.
I want to play Arc Raiders because that's like a $40 game. I'll probably buy that.
Yeah, I really kind of want to play Ready or Not, man.
Isn't that free?
No,
Game Pass.
Maybe I don't have Game Pass anymore.
That's right, yeah.
But it's supposed to be like a very tactical type shooter. Yeah. So that I mean, there's games out there I want to try, just not games I want to buy.
I don't want to spend $8 to try a game and not like it,
Yeah. Steam's a little lean where you buy a game, if you don't like it in like an hour, you can return it.
Yeah,
up to
2 hours. Yeah, playtime, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did have one game I didn't like and I returned it.
Yeah, I know Goskar returned Starfield.
Starfield, yeah.
Yeah. And then he just waited for it to come out on Game Pass and beat it like 8 times.
And then loved it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man, it's just the gaming industry right now, man. Just like the entertainment industry in general, it's just hard to be a fan right now.
Yeah. And I don't know if we're getting older now and we have more priorities.
I don't know, man.
I still love movies and I love video games, but that passion I have for it sometimes I feel isn't there as I used to when I was in my 20s and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it could definitely be a me problem because I remember back when I was married the first time, I would go out like after all my bills are paid. I'm like, okay, I got $200 to last me to next payday, and I would like blow that whole $200 on games. Now I look at it like, man, I can't really do that because how am I going to justify that to my wife?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, babe, I just bought like,
when you got this and this due next week,
I mentioned the other day, I'm like, hey, I'm thinking about buying a second Xbox One. And she's like, don't you already have one? I'm like, yeah, but I want to get a second one for the living room because it comes with a 4K Blu-ray player.
Yeah. So you play movies out there? Yeah.
Yeah. Because dude, I don't know if you check, Blu-ray players are expensive.
I thought they were dying out.
Why so did I. Yeah. I went to Walmart. I'm thinking this thing's gonna be like $20, $75.
I'm thinking like
Walmart.
Remember DVD players went like real cheap for a while. I don't think like maybe $50 at most for it. No, they're crazy expensive.
Yeah, and for a Walmart brand Blu-ray player, it was $75. I'm like, I can go on Facebook Marketplace and buy an Xbox One S that has a 4K Blu-ray player in it, and it's also a game console.
Yeah,
like $50.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that, right? So that's what I want to do. But yeah, man, it's freak, bro. It's crazy how much the stuff is.
When they're trying to stop selling Blu-rays and stuff.
Yeah. But then I ended up not getting anything. I just stuck with the one I have in my room. Yeah. I feel like if I really need to watch movies, I'll just unplug it and bring it downstairs.
I was the same way when I first moved the house. I was like, I'm gonna buy one for the bedroom too, because I have a Blu-ray collection. I was like, and I saw the price, like, no, I'll just keep moving this one back and forth when I want to watch in the bedroom.
Yeah, see, it's little things like that that started changing the way I look at stuff. It's like, man, pay this money or just stop being cheap and just move the thing.
Yeah.
Just get an HDMI cable and an extra cord.
Yep.
Keep it plugged in.
Plug it in,
That
and
way,
then
all you
you
gotta do is just
move-
unplug it.
unplug.
Plug.
Yep.
That's all you gotta do, man.
Yep. Saves you money.
Yep. Things are too damn expensive. What was the chat saying here? I'm stick with playing the game classics until the price becomes reasonable.
They keep going up. That's the problem. Yeah. When you said like the old consoles are going up in price, that has never happened any generation I've ever remembered. For
never.
This is the first generation of console has gone up. You can wait a year and it would drop $50 at the minimum.
Yeah, and then the following year it would drop like another 50.
So if you wait a year, you save $100 on a console. You know,
100%, man. Because I remember that's how I got my GameCube.
Yeah.
I bought my GameCube at Best Buy. It was like $100 because it got so cheap, and it came with Mario Sunshine.
I mean, at one point, me and my brother, we had every single console. At one point.
Yep.
Now, I'm down to one console, my Xbox and my PC.
Yeah. I mean, I got hooked up. I got my PS5, my Switch, my Xbox One, and my Steam Deck. But the only thing I use is my Steam Deck and my PC.
Yeah.
And then my Steam Deck, I can just buy extra docks and dock it downstairs and stuff, and just move it wherever I want.
Yeah.
You know,
that's why I wanted that portable so bad.
Yeah.
Ain't happened.
Dude, I can't believe that thing is $1,000. Like
if they had said 800, I would probably bit the bullet and got it for 800.
Yeah,
but I can't justify $1,000, and then I'm gonna count any kind of accessories you got to buy for it. So you're probably gonna spend up to $1,300 once you all
figure if the base console is $1,000, you're gonna spend at least 150 on the dock for it.
Yeah,
and then like you got to buy like tempered glass for the screen, and then a case to put it in, and you're looking at like $1,300 all said and done. That's sort of like the way I felt with the Switch too. I was like, oh yeah, it's $450, but then you pay $8 for Mario Kart, then you got to buy the case.
You're paying $1,100 by to get done, you know.
Yeah, there ain't no way, man. A new Steam Deck is coming out at the end of next year, at the end of 2026. I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah,
but see, Steam, they're smart though, because Steam is run by Valve, so they'll take a loss on the hardware because they know that you're going to be buying games on Steam, so they're going to make up more money in the long run. Like because you can buy the base Steam Deck right now for like $300. Dude, I can't even begin to tell you how great of a deal that is.
Yeah, I might end up buying me a Steam Deck, honestly.
Dude, when my brother bought a Switch 2, I got so mad. I was like, bro, why don't you just buy a Steam Deck? It's literally more powerful than the Switch 2. And you have hundreds of cheap games available on Steam that plays on it.
Because you want to play Mario Kart or Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong. I was like, wow. Wow, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so you basically paid $500
for Donkey Kong.
and then an additional $70 just to play Donkey Kong. Ain't no game in the world worth that.
Yeah.
No game.
I better be Ready Player One at that point if I'm paying that much for a game. I better be inside the game.
Yeah, I'm much like you. If I'm buying anything new, it's gonna be like that VR, man.
Yeah. That's what if they have a sale on that VR around Christmas time, I might end up buying the Xbox. That's one thing I always wanted for the house, and I don't have VR because I think it'd be fun when I have people over to play that. It'd be more of a social thing to play. So.
Yeah. I have the LCD model. I don't have the OLED model because I only play handheld mode when I'm going to work. And I go on my break. I use it for like JRPGs. Otherwise, my Steam Deck stays docked all the time, so it doesn't matter what screen I have on it. So it's not that important. And really, I think to pay like an extra $100 just for a better screen is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah,
you know,
don't use it 24/7.
Yeah,
and how much of a difference are you actually seeing? You know,
yeah. I mean, if you're playing that thing 40 to 50 hours a week in handheld mode. Then okay, I kind of see that.
Well, you're playing a couple hours a week. There's no point.
No, and the LCD screen. If you can download a mod for the Steam Deck called Decky Loader, and you can up the contrast, and it looks really good. Like not OLED, but like very good. Yeah. So I never really got the craze of the OLED. Like maybe an OLED TV.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But not like a handheld. I mean, I had the Switch OLED, and yeah, it was nice, but did I really get the money's worth out of it? Not really.
Yeah. I think my next big upgrade in the house is gonna be I'm gonna move my living room TV to my bedroom
Mhm.
and upgrade my living room TV. That's my next big thing I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm pretty good on TVs, luckily. The 75-inch LG TV,
Mhm.
that's only like 2 years old.
Yeah.
I got a 46-inch Sony behind me, and that scales to 4K, 120 hertz. So, you know, for now, I think I'm pretty good on the tech side of everything.
Yeah.
I'm at the age now where I'm content with
Yeah.
my
I'm kind of happy with what I have. Like
yeah,
anything else would be a bonus. Like I'm okay with what I
yeah.
have, you know. Like
And
got a
it's
nice I
crazy.
have a good PC, I have my Xbox.
Yeah.
You know, I'm okay. You know,
Yeah, that's the way I look at it. I'm like, you
yeah.
know what? I got everything.
Everything I got does what I needed to do right now.
Yeah,
So
I look at it and I'm like, and to be honest with you, much like you, I'm going to play like these indie games or
yeah.
a lot of these older games
But
that
I don't need the high definition stuff, you know.
yeah, and not only that, some of these games are like, holy crap, how come I never played this? This game is
Yeah.
10 years old.
Yeah.
This game is
It's
great.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because back then I don't know about you, I was buying so many games that a lot of them I never even got to
You
touch.
backlog. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So they just joined the backlog and then, you know,
Yeah.
eventually now, many years later, I can start to play it, you know, and I keep telling my one friend because he games hunts all the time. He's like, when we going game hunting again? I'm like, bro, my game hunting days are over.
If I'm game, I'm clicking right now on the websites.
Yeah.
My game hunting right
I go
there.
to the website, you get I go to
Yeah.
Green Man Gaming and CD
Yeah.
Keys, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what's under
Yeah. Yeah.
$5?
Yep.
Okay,
And
click.
then I'll click the game. I'll watch a YouTube video of somebody playing it. That looks pretty cool. I'll check it out. You know.
Yep. 100%. 100%, man. I cannot justify.
There's this one game store where I live. They sell like I don't know how they're staying in business because there's no one buying games like that no more.
Yeah. Yeah. The younger generation are all digital, man.
Yeah. I mean, I told my friend he's old school. He refuses to download games. I'm like, dude, next generation, you have no choice.
That's what my
You're gonna
friends
have
like,
no
man.
choice. Yeah.
Yep, that's my
I'm like,
friends
oh
like
yeah,
that.
I'm like, dude, they got this game on Game Pass. I'm not downloading it. I'm like, I gotta have the physical copy. I'm like, dude, good luck.
Dude, there's a lot of games not even going physical now.
Yeah,
Like the
exactly.
Oblivion remake is not
Yeah.
physical. Gears of War Reload is not physical.
Well, I'm like, he loves COD. I'm like, dude, just get Game Pass. We'll get COD for free now. He's like,
Yeah.
well, no, I like to have the CD. I'm like, okay, well, spend your $70 on a game I can get for free. You know?
After my divorce, man, I moved like 3 or 4 times, and it was a pain in the ass moving all those games.
Yeah.
So I am so happy I sold that stuff
I know
and
you
just
sold
went
everything.
digital.
Yeah.
It was like boom, just simple, easy stuff, man.
Yeah, I used to be the same way. I had a collection, I had them all alphabetized, set up and everything, and then slowly I just started selling.
I think when you get to a certain age, you look at it. Well, for me, I can only speak for myself. I looked at my collection and I was like, why do I have this?
Yeah.
You have a son, so it's a little different. You might
Yeah.
like you can leave it to your son. I don't have kids.
Mhm.
I have no one to leave it to. And I was like, I literally have this stuff just so I can brag to people I have this stuff.
Yeah.
And what's the point of that?
And now you're outside the age of the material stuff doesn't matter. You're not impressing nobody anymore.
Yeah, I'm like at the age where I'm like, I'd rather financially be stable with my banking account than have games behind me looking like that. Because look, behind me, that's practically nothing. It's a bookshelf with some books, a couple of lights, all cheap stuff. You know, I mean, I used to have like all the games and stuff, and at the end of the day, it's all for clout and really.
I got this stuff into my over here. I have it's like all my books, my manga, my comics are all stacked up on a bookshelf over here.
Yep. It's just I'll stick with some old school games because even Xbox and PlayStation, they do their digital sales. Sometimes you can pick up some Xbox games for like $7.
Yeah. I see like $3 sometimes in there for games.
Yeah, I bought Blue Dragon. It's physically, if you buy that game physically right now, if you can find it, it's like $35-$40. And this game is like 15 years old. Xbox had it on sale on their store for like $10. I'm like, all right, I'll buy that digitally, add that to the backlog. I plan to start that up in the next couple weeks or something.
Yeah.
You know?
And I used to be the one like, oh yeah, we gotta save physical media and everything, but at the same time, it's like financially,
Yeah. Well, I looked at it like because I first converted from physical movies to digital movies.
Yeah,
because I used to have a massive Blu-ray DVD collection.
I was bad with that because when I was in the military, every Tuesday, and they would release DVDs, and I would go in there and buy whatever was new, if I seen the movie or not.
Yeah,
I mean, at one point, I had over 600 DVDs in my house.
Yeah,
it was bad.
Yeah, same problem here. Cause I worked at Walmart, and my friend worked in the electronics department. He's the one to put out the new releases.
Yeah, it was every Tuesday. Yep,
every Tuesday, man. For us, it was Monday at midnight into Tuesday.
Yeah,
and I used to pick up stuff like, oh, Kill Bill. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yep.
Black Friday, bro. I would load up on the 5-hour movies.
I was crazy Black Friday, man.
Bro, I had after my divorce, I didn't sell them or get rid of them. I just took them all and put them in CD books.
Yep. Same.
So, dude, I had so many movies that I bought that I never even opened.
Yep. Same.
So once I started making that conversion from physical movie media to digital, I was like, well, I'm going to do the same thing with video games. Now. Yeah. And I don't miss it at all, really.
Yeah.
Like the physical game doesn't do anything different than my digital game does.
Because the physical game, you still got to download when you put it in your Xbox, so it's the same thing.
People are like, well, what happens if the company deletes the game off the digital market? Well, first of all, if you bought it and you own the game, even if it's digital, it stays in your library.
Yeah.
But you do know that they can delete the physical game too, right?
Yeah.
You put the disc in, it won't work.
If you have a server, the server won't work for it.
Yeah, 100%. So that excuse I never found very valid at all. So I don't know, but
yeah, I read some of the DC compact books.
Dude, I got them all, man. Yeah. I finished Superman Birthright.
Marvel's been doing some of them too. In the same, it's called something different though.
Yeah, they're called something different. It's hold on, I had some saved because I was gonna get them, but they're a little bit more expensive than the compact books. They're like $15.
Yeah,
they got a Black Panther one,
like $9.99 for the compact, something like that.
Yeah, the compacts are $9.99. Let me see, Marvel Legends. They're called Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
They got a Fantastic Four one, a Black Panther one.
I had the Black Panther one.
Yeah. But yeah, I love the compact books. I got all of them. I'm up to date on it. They come out 2 a month.
Yeah.
And bro, I've been reading like crazy just because they're super small. I can put them in my backpack for work. I can sit on the couch.
And that's my new thing. I've been doing those, and I've been doing manga books.
Yeah.
I've gotten real deep into manga now.
Yep. Yeah. Same here, man.
Yeah.
I've been finding more of a stress reliever. They're so cheap too.
And they're fast reads. I keep one by my nightstand at night, so instead of turn the TV on, I'll read a few chapters in it and put it down and go to bed.
Yep.
You know,
100%, man. Yeah, man. Dude, we're just getting old, bro.
I know. Yeah, we know.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yep. But all right, guys, that is the show for tonight. DJ, tell the people where they can find you, good sir.
You guys can find me over my channel, The Token Black Guy, and put movie videos out there. It's my last week off from work, so after Wednesday, I'll be back to the grind. So hopefully I get some videos out this week. So if you want to do a show Wednesday, I'll do it with you Wednesday.
Yeah, probably.
That's my last day off. So
yeah, I'll definitely probably do something on Wednesday. And yeah, guys, you can catch me over on my main channel, Storms Inc. And that's where my main channel is. You know, I'll try to do some videos, but it's been very short with gaming news in general. You know, like I listen to a lot of gaming podcasts. Really, there's not a whole lot.
Probably not until the fall when they start.
Yeah,
the holiday season.
When the holiday games start coming out, that's when stuff happens. I'll try to do some videos. If not, you know, maybe I'll pick up that Ninja Gaiden. I don't know. If I do, I'll do some kind of video on it. But it's weird, man. Right now, the movie news is popping.
It's always back and forth, man.
Yeah.
A month ago, we were saying the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Because remember, a couple shows ago, man, we had tons of game and stuff to talk about around Summer Game Fest. Mm-hmm. And then as soon as we hit end of July, there's just like nothing. But I believe Gamescom is coming up shortly in the next couple of weeks. So hopefully we get some more news in the gaming world. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, if you're watching the playback, please do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and we will catch you guys in a couple weeks. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. Later.
Peace.